Good evening, good evening, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the medias, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a couple days since I dropped the video, but I got a DM from a brother who I know we've never been friends, but I'll say that there was mutual respect. So when I get a DM from a real one who wants to talk about this investment stuff and he asked a few questions, I figured I'd go ahead and share with y'all. Hopefully he watched this video too, because some of the ideas that he put out there, I'm gonna share in this video. So basically, he wanted to know, how does a person get involved right now? How much do they need to get started in investing? In this day and age, when you can buy partial shares of stock, you can buy crypto for less than a penny. I'll get into all that, how to pick and yada, yada, yada. But if you have $10 to spare, you can become an investor. And once you get over the fact that the money is no longer in your bank account, in your pocket, and there's a possibility that you can lose it, that's the most important part of investing, is getting your emotions in check. This is a psychological game. I had to go through it early in 2019-20 when I first started and first decided to put some money in. I started small and have just been nibbling ever since. So $10 will get you started in crypto. And like I said, if you go and get a coin that's under a penny, I tell you from my experience, when I saw how many that I can get for a small amount of money, it makes you feel good, because if you think about buying crypto like you would stock, and you say you bought $10 worth of a coin that's well under a penny and you get a couple thousand of them, that's a lot, especially once you learn how this game goes and how the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride, how it goes. And another thing the brother brought up was, I said something about generational wealth a little while ago, and he said that may have went over some people's heads. And the way he explained it to me is understandable, because a lot of people, including myself, my pocket ain't where it need to be for me to just be spilling off advice to people. But I wanted y'all to see my growth. I wanted y'all to see my journey. So instead of me saying generational wealth, what I will say is there is a possibility for y'all to make some serious money right now. Because during my time in investing and understanding things and learning and putting my 10,000 plus hours in, the crypto cycle runs into 4 years. Every 4 years, there's what's called a bull run, where it just goes bananas. For whatever reason, this is where people really make money. I'm not going to sit here, oh, this is how millionaires are made. Yes, that is true. But I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers thinking that, oh, this is financial advice. I'm going to buy what he told me to buy or do what he told me to do. No, this is not financial advice. Don't buy shit because I tell you to. Remember, what I eat don't make you shit. So every 4 years, there's what's called a bull cycle in crypto. Right now, I won't say this is a bull market because it's going sideways. But traditionally, every 4 years, especially around this time, it starts to go up. Now it might dip, but it's gonna go up. It's called higher highs. When it gets to a high point, dips back down, and then goes back up. Those are what's called higher highs. And like I said, for whatever reason, whether it's the election, whether it's the politicians trying to pump money into the system, whether it's the wealthy people coming back from their vacations and they ready to get back in the game, I don't know. But 2017, there was a bull market. 2021, there was a bull market. 2024, 25, it's here again. This time, there's a lot more money involved in buying Bitcoin. So things are a little different this time because there's a lot more money. But anyway, to make a long story short, think back to when Google, Microsoft, and the internet first came out. I know I said this in another video, but the brother did not watch that video, so I want to put it out there again for those who haven't watched it either. But back in the 90s, most of us was living in our second childhood, our early 20s and whatnot. And we wasn't thinking about putting money away for future generations or for our future self. Matter of fact, all we was thinking about was what party, where the money was going, blah, blah, blah. But now we have another chance to fix that wrong. We missed out on the dot-com era in the 90s and 2000s, but so many people got rich. And to this day, we cannot live without the technology, without all the stuff that they built on top of the internet. Fast forward to now, we have what's called the blockchain. It is going to be the same thing that's going to happen when the internet popped off. Same exact thing. And I'm trying to inform people now. You have time. And even if you don't catch the bull run, you put some money in and it doesn't really blow up for you, use this time as the learning period before the next bull run to get yourself together, because it's going to happen again. And that's exactly what I did. I used this whole time to study my craft, to get my shit together, to understand what I'm looking at, to figure out, okay, is this right, this right, this right? And now I'm at the point where I can just sit back and wait my turn. And that's all I'm trying to explain to everybody who listens or who watches this video. Put the time in, put the work in. DM me, ask questions like the brother did today. If I fucks with you, I'll give you my number so you can call me and we can chop it up. If not, just send me a DM. I'll try to answer all your questions. And the beauty of it is, if I don't know something, I'll go find the information for us. So now we both strong. We both got what we need. This shit ain't about me, because I could have just sat here real selfish and just kept with my mouth closed and not really gave a fuck. Not even came back to Facebook or Instagram. I don't give a shit what's going on with other people's lives. But once I found this out and started understanding the game, I figured there's no way that I can just keep this shit to myself. And that's why I always preach that I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I don't want your money. I don't want nothing from you. You don't have to watch my shit. You don't have to pay attention. But don't fucking ask me or say, what's up, what's good, and I done told you already. So I'm gonna keep making these videos because I was not expecting to get that DM. I was not expecting to get that phone call. And the brother's a real one, for real. And for him to lower his wing and say, let me call this brother and see what he's talking about, that means a lot. That means that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm I'm on the right path. Because he's not the only one who's reached out. He's not the only one who has questions. But if I was able to get to him, I think I'm on the right path, and hopefully I get a lot more people to pay attention to what I'm saying, because technology does not go backwards. We are in for a serious ride that is going to change a lot of lives. And this is not an America or USA thing. This shit is going on around the world. And there are people out there who are using this shit every single day and don't have the freedoms, the luxuries, or none of the shit we have. They just using it because their currency ain't shit. So, like I told y'all, what I eat don't make you shit. I'm just trying to put you on a game.